Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Buzz. I'm your host, Brad, and today, don't fall asleep on the episode. We're going to be talking about dental sleep apnea and actually 3 tips on how to properly launch your dental sleep apnea marketing campaign. Over the years, sleep apnea has been around. It's obviously been a really important aspect of people's lives and of dentistry. But just recently, over the last few months, we've noticed a huge uptick in terms of interest from offices who are launching these campaigns, websites, and also a need to improve people's lives, almost save people's lives by implementing sleep apnea. So it's obviously a very important aspect of society today. And now with the emerging technologies, with these home sleep studies and technology to get the data quicker, cheaper, faster, is pretty tremendous. On a side note, little plug for DSM Solutions and Stephen Greenman and Nicole Greenman. If you're thinking about implementing dental sleep apnea, DSM Solutions is without question the program to explore. Dentalsleepapneatraining.com. Nice little plug. Anyway, let's jump into tip number 1. So the first thing you want to do when you create this new entity is, it'll probably be medical versus billing, so it's going to be a whole new entity. You want to come up with a name of your dental sleep apnea venture that actually is descriptive, and we encourage you to use the word sleep in the name if possible. Sleep center, sleep better, because it will definitely help out with some SEO, right? Google over the years have said that descriptive domain names do not help SEO. They absolutely do, right? So if you use the word sleep apnea or sleep center or sleep well, we even like sweet dreams, depending on what's available for that domain name. Make sure you get a memorable domain name that's going to be great and cool. Also, you want to create a new brand identity, a logo with this sleep apnea project, right? So we recommend maintaining the same color palette, maybe even the same font from your dental practice. So just so there's some continuity, but your logo should really just be visually representative of sleep apnea. If you're also doing TMJ, maybe add some TMJ design elements to that logo, just so it really comes across quickly of what this is for. So you got the great name, you got the domain name, then you have a beautiful logo with the right colors. Make sure you love that logo, because once those elements are set, you want to start working on the website. Now, I've included the website in tip number 1, even though there's a lot of different things here, because it's really that initial step to get going on this campaign. On the website, for a while, we were just doing like simple landing pages, one-page landing pages, which is okay. It's fine. But now we're starting to recommend and do basically full websites for your sleep apnea. Why? Because you'll have longer visits on your website, better for search engine optimization, and a higher conversion rate optimization with more fresh, unique content, images, videos. You're basically telling that story way more deeply for people who are curious about the services you're providing around fixing snoring, TMJ, sleep apnea. Okay, so tip number 1, there's a lot in that tip, but tip number 1 is get that name, logo, website beautifully designed and off to the races, so you can move into tip 2.
This episode of Buzz is sponsored by Waymark. Make dental video ads in minutes. It's easy. Choose a template, instantly edit. Download and share in minutes. It's easy to make your own commercial with Waymark. To start your first month for free, please visit waymark.com/dental.
Tip number 2 is going to be a quick, much shorter and quick one. It's to join the American Academy of Dental Sleep Apnea. Like, I really think that just being a member and having that trust signal on your website that basically says you're a member of the American Academy of Dental Sleep Medicine is a really powerful trust signal. Just like on your dental website, right? If you're going to be doing cosmetic dentistry, being a member of AACD or COIS or SPARE, ADA, AGD, all those trust signals on your website help with the conversion. Just by having the American Academy of Dental Sleep Medicine logo on your website, I think is worth a tip in of itself, because you'll be listed on their directory. It'll be great for SEO because you'll also get some organic leads from their website when you're listed, but also having that logo is great. And not at the bottom. I would put that directly at the top, under the header section on the website, but directly at the top. I think it's worth the fee, worth the member value, the benefits, and being a part of that incredible organization. The third tip is going to be film a homepage video, right? So do a video that talks about, are you a candidate? right? Describe to see if these people watching, are they going to be a candidate? Talk about the alternatives to CPAP. If you're focusing on TMJ, talk about TMJ. Really educate viewers, these new website visitors, about how you could fix their snoring, how it would change their lives, their relationships, and almost save their life, right? Like sleep apnea is a really, really important thing to get treated and fixed. Make sure to include not only on the website, but also in that video, the appropriate call to action, right? Do you want them to book online? Is it a virtual consult? Is it in person? Is it a call? So always try to figure out what that desired call to action is and mention it on that video. You could even include some payment options information, or if you want to talk about that, whether it's fee for service, insurance, if you're doing buy now, pay later, whatever it is. If you think it's appropriate, you might want to include some financial information on that. So anyway, dental sleep apnea, super, super exciting time to launch this at your practice if you deem it's appropriate. Find the right name, create a beautiful logo, a brand identity, do a great website, clean, modern, minimalistic website, not just one page, but a lot of pages that are with fresh, unique content, great imagery, great user experience, fast loading, built around conversion rate optimization. Then go into the trust signals, showcase your clinical excellence and why people should trust you with this, your education, your systems, how you know the technology, so they could actually have peace of mind coming to see you and book an appointment. And third, leverage the power of video, right? Just to recap, Google owns YouTube. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, and video is considered the heaviest form of multimedia content. So we're going to pick up on dental sleep apnea on future episodes moving forward on this pod because it's so important. But I just wanted to give you 3 today that I think will have a really big impact when you're launching your new campaign. Thanks so much for tuning in to this episode of Buzz. On a side note, another plug, if you haven't grabbed our book, Best Dental Marketing, that's now available on Amazon. It's a fun book with a lot of tips, so feel free to grab that. And thanks again for tuning in. If you implement these 3 tips for your dental sleep apnea marketing campaign, you'll without question be a wizard of buzz. Take care.